hot coffee. All righty. All righty. There we go. Good Lord. It's the Plan B Morning Show. It's Brock. It's Hunter.
It's Good Friday. Song getting you into the weekend, you know?
Great song anytime. It's a great song on Monday. It's a great song on Sunday. It's a great song before you, tee up a golf ball. It's a great song to play where you walk in the bedroom naked, ready to make love to your wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Friday night, race night. It's also good for that.
Honestly, it fits so many. It's applicable in a lot of places.
Mm-hmm. Where wouldn't it be?
I was just thinking maybe like lowering Nana into the ground, but no, that's a good one for that. No, that's a good one.
I mean, it's got the bell.
I think it would be good. I think
it's supposed to be motivating.
That's
a bad guy.
The delivery room. I mean, no, there's not a point where the Top Gun drone ominous music. Yeah, it fits everywhere. It fits everywhere.
Yeah, that music plays for the husband in the room because he realizes, oh my God, my life's going to be different.
Yep.
Here it is.
I actually played it. It was on Kiki's birthing playlist. It was on there.
Was it?
It was great. Yeah. Yeah. Really got her motivated. Anyway, hey, welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. It's Brock and Hunter. We're streaming. Make sure you find us. We'll be on for the next hour or so. Get in on the fun. Have some streaming fun. Cross your streams with us, if you will, please.
On Friday. Here we go, man. Getting you into the weekend the right way, which is
standing there with our pants down, crossing streams.
Is there still troughs to pee in?
Yeah, I think we covered that. We get older stadiums. Stadiums
still have them.
Yeah. They're my favorite.
Double-sided.
Yeah. Yeah. Eyes up, Gary.
What's up, Charles?
Eyes up, Gary. Good game we're having today. Huh? Team's really playing well. Anyway. All right. Well, why don't we get right to it? Because we don't have a ton of time to lollygag. It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump That Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Pumpthatseptic.com.
I like how you enunciated there.
Thank you very much. Make sure everyone knows.
We know now. We do. When does that thing out of your ear come out? And you got a whole full-ass Band-Aid on that now.
It's out next week.
And Mr. Larson.
Yeah, so I'm doing this until my eardrops are done, I believe. So I don't have it in all the time, but twice a day I put eardrops in.
I think it's time to take that off. I think the doc, just like going to the dentist twice a year, I think they're over-exaggerating to make sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to trust you on a ruptured eardrum diagnosis. All right,
just saying. You don't
even know where your ears are.
Okay. I think it's just a conversation piece now. I think it's for sympathy. Yes. You're trying to get sex out of it.
I really love telling people that while blowing my nose in the shower, I blew out my eardrum. Yeah, really is a panty dropper for everyone.
Okay.
Right? No, it's a pain. It's a pain in the ass. I do this in the morning and at night. As soon as I'm done with the show, I take it off because by then it's definitely like the drops. But I put drops in the morning at night, and I do this just to keep them in. Just to keep everything protected. But and when I shower, I do have I put it because I can't get water in there. I'm not supposed to get water in there. I do have these like silicone ear molds that I put in, or just on this side. But yeah,
God, you couldn't hear before. You only got one ear right now.
That's why I'm being real careful with this. Like younger Brock, I've been like, whatever, it'll heal up, big whoop. But I already have poor hearing as I'm getting older and the abuse I've done. And this was my good ear. This was my good one. I'm just doing more damage to my bad ear now because I got to have my headphones cranked up so loud with this.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. You are going to be that guy.
Yeah. So I'm trying not to. Well, it happened actually yesterday. Yesterday, I was out looking at the camper and Terry came up and he said my name like 3 times. Finally, I'm like, oh, geez, sorry, Terry. I didn't know you were back there because I couldn't hear him. So, yeah. Anyway.
Good.
So, yeah, Hunter, it's not time for it to come out, Doc. All right.
Oh, okay. You're trying to get sympathy sex from Kiki, aren't you?
Back with him. Yeah, because this revs her up. The old man with the hard of hearing really gets her gears going. Oh, let me make you feel better. Oh, it's not how it works, Hunter.
No.
That's not how it works. All right.
Somebody's gonna sneak up behind you and do one of those. What?
Yeah, that would be awful.
Has
That would be
anybody ever
awful.
done that to you?
No,
Terrible. Don't ever do that to anybody.
It's stupid. Yeah. Our ears are very precious. The older I've gotten, the more I'm like, I was so dumb with my hearing before.
Mhm.
Put a pair of earplugs in. It's not going to bother you. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, pumpthatseptic.com. That's what I was saying. And then I was getting into that and you became a jerk. A man named Martin Quintana has been trying to open a taco place in a strip mall in Fort Wayne for quite some time. But he ran into some red tape thanks to a contract that limits the type of restaurants allowed. It says you can only open a place that sells made to order or Subway style sandwiches. So he sued, claiming tacos and burritos are sandwiches. His case has been making its way through the legal system, and a Superior Court judge just ruled on Monday that yes, tacos and burritos are sandwiches.
Good. Because you know what? It's an effing stupid rule. Come on.
That is
why? Why?
Yeah.
Sorry, you can't have tacos. It's only not. Why?
Right.
What's the big deal?
Again, just to make sure we're very clear, what Hunter and I are both agreeing on at this point after you made this is that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, is that you can only, in this area, they have a rule that says, sorry, only made to order or Subway style sandwiches can be served in this vicinity.
Yeah.
What is the reasoning?
What's the reason
behind that?
And I want to know who made that up.
Right.
Show yourself. Right. Show yourself. Because I got questions.
Yeah.
Dude, there are so many. So even in the town that we live in, okay, there's some stupid ass rules.
Right.
That you're just like, why?
Yep.
Effing why?
Whether
makes no sense.
It's HOA or just weird city ordinances.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that clearly have too much time on their hands that are just thinking of ways to make everyone else's lives
miserable,
complicated and miserable, right? Because you're absolutely right, Hunter. There was a person or a group of people
that made that decision, that
sat down one day and said, well, look, we need to really establish the rules in this strip mall. We don't want things. It's not the Wild West out here. Where should we start? Gary, do you have any ideas? Yes, I think that we should only allow made to order sandwiches.
Made to order. That's it.
Well, Gary, what about tacos? Tacos? Are you crazy? No.
A thing that everybody loves that would sell.
I'll make it very clear. No tacos and or burritos. I think Gary was racist towards Mexicans.
You're right. Don't situations like this just really piss you off?
I'm right there with you, man.
It doesn't make sense.
Yep.
I hate it when there's laws out there that that does not make any sense.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? It must be like a personal issue or something.
Yeah, you got a vendetta against Mexican food or whatever their issue. Well, for example, do you hear about that guy down in Florida he was required by his HOA, whatever his community, that he had to have a gate up. So he had a boat in his driveway. He had to have a fence over across his driveway. Now they're like, hey, we're going to fine you if you don't put this. So he put a fence up, but then he had someone paint a realistic mural of his boat.
Yes.
Yes. So you can still see it. It's glorious. It
Brilliant.
Is glorious, and I'm so happy about it. But that's how these things should be treated.
And raise your two middle fingers up high when they come over. Let them know. Yep. Dude, it goes back to even just the thing. You can't park your RV in your own driveway. Yeah. Effing why?
Your grass has to be between 3 and 4 and 3/8 inches tall.
Yep.
If it's lower than that or higher than that, we're gonna
come and put a note on your door.
Yeah.
There's some things out there that I don't even want to think about because it turns me red.
Well, okay, let's not dive into that. Let's actually have this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this judge has ordered it. In your opinion, Hunter, is a taco and or burrito a sandwich?
In this situation, absolutely.
In this situation, clearly.
Absolutely.
Stick it to this strip mall that had ridiculous rules.
Yep, I will call it a sandwich.
But outside of this, Hunter, outside of this, would you consider a taco / burrito a sandwich?
No. I've never said, hey, can I have a taco sandwich?
Yeah. It's just a different food group. It's just a different style of food.
It's a different style of bread. It's really not in between two pieces of bread. It's actually folded.
Yeah.
You know.
And a burrito itself, I mean, that's like
rolled.
a tube. That's a food tube.
Yeah.
That's in the rolled family.
Yeah, a burrito is that's what you or like a taco.
But also too, it is a sandwich. Anything that is some form of bread, some form of wheat or whatever that is a conduit of fixings to your mouth. So I always do terrible hand motions whenever I do eating.
So sandwich. Actually, Google it. Sandwich. Because you can be sandwiched between two cars. Sandwich isn't just the food.
If you put a piece of bread on the top of the earth and the bottom of the earth, you have an earth sandwich.
Earth sandwich. I'm just saying.
Think about it.
Think about it.
But technically, the like, let's say a taco, the meat and sour cream and cheese and
it's sandwiched.
It is sandwiched between both sides.
Well, Joe, look up sandwich. Definition of sandwich. I want to know the bottom line. What is a sandwich? The definition.
Definition of a sandwich. An item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with meat, cheese, and other fillings between them, eaten as a light meal.
You could put taco in there. It's sandwiched between two pieces of.
So I think
sandwich anything. It doesn't have to be just food, right?
Right. I think it's now okay. If you put bread, taco, bread, is that now a taco sandwich?
Yes, but who I don't know if that would be good.
I mean,
what's going on here?
Worth a shot. I feel like it's a lot of carbs, a lot
Just
of bread, a lot of wheat.
What if that guy did that so he could open up that?
Now, look, if he sold it, he's like, look, each taco and burrito comes with two pieces of bread.
Yeah.
That would also be it's
and
a
he
sandwich.
Served the burrito in between the bread.
It's a sandwich.
Good idea.
That's a great idea to get around that. But
yeah,
I don't look for me. I think you can get hung up on definitions, and we don't need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think if you want to consider a taco or a burrito a sandwich, go for it.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Especially in situations like this.
Yes. Who are we to say? You go ahead and eat your taco sandwich. I'm not going to judge you.
And who are they to say no?
Right. Yeah, I really want to sit down with those people. The people that took probably like a Tuesday afternoon, a full Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, right.
And started making it. Well, look, we gotta set the laws here at this strip mall in Indiana. It's Indiana. Who's worried about it? For God's sakes.
It's really are the worst type of people.
Worst type of
For
people.
no reason.
Nope. Anyway, taco, burrito. What's coming out of your Speedo? You stinky. You heard that? No. What about this? Tooth tech. Scientists in Japan have been working on a medicine that regrows teeth. They've perfected this technology to the point that it is about to be tested on humans. Later this year, they'll be giving it a try on 30 adult males who are missing at least one back tooth. If that test goes smoothly, there will be another rollout for more complicated cases sometime in 2025.
I don't believe it. You can't grow a tooth. Can you grow another bone? If you can grow a tooth, then I can grow another femur.
Well, think about this.
Same thing.
You break a bone, your body heals it, and more bone comes back where the broken bone is. If the tooth root is still there and the mechanism inside the body, the nerve.
That's not how that works. No, when you're a child, you have baby teeth, and even the X-ray of a child's skull. Have you seen it? Let me finish.
Hold on.
What?
Before you make really bold,
you can't regrow a tooth.
You're not a doctor. You're
I'm
not
not a doctor. Not a doctor. But have you seen an X-ray of a child's skull?
Well,
baby teeth.
Yeah.
And the adult teeth are there initially, and they come in.
Yeah.
But without other teeth, they don't grow. They don't grow. They're there. They just go in.
Understand, though, the big teeth are connected to nerves. Your teeth have nerves. They're being fed nutrients and blood and oxygen into these things. So if you still have the roots of the teeth, why couldn't you put in something there that would then cause them to activate and grow?
Because they're already there initially. Because when you're born, I'd have to see it.
Well, I'm telling you, this is what they're working on. I didn't just make this story up. And again, we're no dentists, but
hey, we've done a lot of stories that are trash, BS, right? I'm
Yeah.
calling this one out. It's BS. You'll never see it in your life. There's no way you can regrow a tooth.
I think this is a 100% a reality, and we'll see, because when you think about one thing that is such a huge issue for humans is our teeth, right? And we have yet to really truly find a way to fix the problem of other than dentures and all that.
I mean, they did. They have dentures and the fake teeth and
the way to actually regrow our tooth. Now, is it going to be bone? I don't know. Is it some other kind of chemical compound? I'm not sure. But if the nerves are still there and it's still feeding, I mean, our bones heal themselves, Hunter.
So,
right?
So if this is a thing, if I get my thumb lopped off, I should be able to grow another thumb.
And we're probably working on that. Why not with stem cells? We don't know. We're working on it. You can take,
like I said, I'm not a doctor.
Take other parts of your body and put them on that part, and it works. You can lose a thumb, put a big toe on.
That's an existing part.
What
if the thumb is gone, you can't grow a new one.
I don't think they're saying, like, look, if everything is complete, but if the root is still there, obviously this is a very short story, and you and I are not dentists. We don't know anything about the human body. But like me, I'm missing that tooth, right there.
I don't think you can grow it back, man.
But if the roots and everything are still there, still feeding nutrients, and there's somehow to activate it, but hey, tooths are bones, right? That's part of our skeleton. If you break a bone, it heals itself. It sends what it needs to send.
It heals itself, but it doesn't regrow another bone.
It doesn't regrow a bone, but it fills in. If there's missing bone, bone comes back. It grows. If you snap a bone, it creates whatever is there. It adds more bone.
But it's not a new bone. It's just it's reattaching itself and using bone marrow and whatever, right, to fill in the gap a little bit. But you're not regrowing a bone.
But
it's an existing part that's already there.
Like, it's not like it's like some weird thing. It's bone that is reconnecting the bone. It's more of, it's your body making more bone to fix that crack. So if a teeth is a bone and you have roots and everything in there, there's probably some dental techs. If there is a dentist out there listening,
I want to talk to a dentist. I almost 100% guarantee you a dentist would be like, nope, not a chance. So here's the only way that I
can say that they're going to be out money if we got all this, if this medicine, this Oragel I can put in and grow a new tooth.
The only thing that I could wrap my head around that I think might be a thing is if you grew a tooth somehow, which I still, I don't know if you can do that, somewhere else and then put it in your head. But you're not regrowing a tooth inside of your head. I don't think so.
Ryan brought up something. You have to grow them to begin with, Hunter. We do grow our teeth when we start. It's not like we just come out of the skull and all of a sudden teeth are in there. They are grown in our body first. Same thing with our bigger teeth. Our teeth are bigger.
Yeah, but that's it. That you grow it as a child, as an infant, as a little egg. Yes, you're right. Your teeth grow, but that's part of what you get. And when it's gone, I think it's gone.
But why? Explain why. I think
because God didn't give you an extra layer.
But it's not an extra layer. You're taking what is already there and helping it regrow. Just like if you like our fingernails. Our fingernails regrow even though we cut them down. I know that's a little different, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guess if
we just know teeth as the teeth we know now.
If you lose a fingernail, it's not permanently gone. But that is, what are fingernails? That's not bone.
That's collagen and everything, isn't it? But whatever.
I'm okay. If this is a thing, dude, this is wild. If this is real, this is huge. Yeah. This is a big thing.
They're testing it on humans, and they're doing a big trial here at the end of this year with a bunch of dudes missing teeth. And here's what I'm thinking too. You know what? It probably won't grow back. Like, oh, perfect. You probably will have to go get it shaped. You know what I mean? Yeah. It'll probably just grow like this weird thing. But if then you can get it shaved down into your tooth.
We're talking about some Wolverine stuff here, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a good point, right? Of if you can regrow a tooth, we're talking about every bone in your body now. So if I lose an arm, I should be able to regrow an arm. If I can regrow a tooth,
They're talking about that with stem cells. That's what stem cells are supposed to be able to do. You can regrow stuff. But for some reason, we've been fighting that, even though, there's a lot of positive reinforcement.
It's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
It's hard to put all my marbles into this one, man.
Before we clearly talk about something any more than we don't know about, like before we make any more wild points, why don't we end with Eric? Can it make a certain bone bigger? I don't think they mean that bone. Eric. I don't think they mean that bone. There's pills for that at the gas station. All right. It's got a rhino on there.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
It's got a rhino or a hornet or a yellow jacket on there. I think that's what it is.
All night long.
All night long. Rock hard nights. That'll do it for you.
We need a follow-up on this story.
Well, I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe we'll have another story. But anyway, my teeth. I want big old
some Gary Busey's.
I want some Buseys. That's what I want.
Buseys? Give me the big teeth.
I want some Mr. Eds. All right. That's what I want.
God.
All right. That's your morning dump. We'll be back. Damn it.
What?
I don't know if Brandon's on the stream, but he messaged me. I missed it. He said, your mom is amazing at growing bones. Damn it.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah. Damn, there were a lot of jokes around that. Thanks, guys, for filling in the gap.
I know. Yeah, there you go, filling in the gap.
Yeah, right.
Oh, damn it. I know. I'm sure we probably missed a bunch of punchlines on that.
Yeah, right. I was just trying to wrap my head around that. That seriously, man, that is some Wolverine-esque crazy stuff.
I mean, that's one of the you ask, like, and I think there was a survey done, and like a bunch of old elderly people were asked, like, what's one thing you regret? What's a thing
Not
you regret?
Taking care of my teeth.
And a huge answer was not taking better care of, like, much. And not taking better care of my teeth when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of your number ones. Is like, damn, dude.
Yeah. When you think about it, I mean, can't eat.
Or it will, and it's also not cheap. Even if you get dentures, it's a pain in the ass. Or you get the implants, it's a pain in the ass. It's not cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, that's why I got this tooth just pulled. Yeah.
You got that crackhead. Yeah,
I got that tooth pulled because when they told me, like, well, hey, we're going to need to crown it. I'm like, how much is a crown? I can't remember. I'm like, pull the tooth. Pull the tooth.
Pull the tooth.
How much
pull my damn tooth.
How much is it to pull? It's like $50. You can pull the tooth. You can pull. You can pull.
Are you conscious of it?
Not anymore. What I will tell you, though. It is wild. I bite my tongue more on that side. It's definitely different. I'm used to it now at this point, and I'm not super concerned because they were like, "Oh, your teeth can shift." I'm like, I'm almost 40. How much is it going to change in this time? Also, what I'm hoping is by the time it's a real issue, we'll have stuff like this story we're talking about.
We're growing effing teeth.
There's your new tooth.
Real quick question: why is it when you smoke crack, this tooth always goes gone? It's always bye this tooth.
Maybe
what is that?
It's a bite.
What is that?
I don't know.
Like every crackhead has this tooth missing. It's the one that barely shows when you smile. You're like, oh
yeah. But you know. It's
the crack tooth.
Anyway, by the way, good morning, Eric. Good morning, Scott. Ryan. David, have a wonderful weekend as well. I don't think tacos and burritos are sandwiches, but I believe they're recently considered so. I mean, at this point, call it whatever you want. We're equal opportunity in the food department. All righty. Good morning. 7:35. It's Brockets Hunter. Shout out to all the listeners out there because apparently we missed a bunch of great punchlines.
Yeah.
When we were talking about regrowing bones.
Brandon in the gap.
I don't know if Brandon's on the stream, so I'll share it on air. But Brandon said during that story talking about regrowing bone teeth, he said, your mom is amazing at growing bones. Damn you, Brandon. Damn you.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. What? Hold on.
You just admitted to it.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it that
way. You know what that means, right? You know what he's talking about.
That's like that Mother's Day, horrible Mother's Day joke. Terrible. That went haywire on me. Anyway.
Why do they call it a boner when there's no bone in there?
Because it's rock hard, like a bone. Actually, let me look that up quick because I'm not.
Please look it up. I don't even care about sports at this point. We need to
any bosses or engineers listening, this is for research purposes. Why is it called a boner?
Boner.
Well, now the only thing I do know is being called a boner, like back in like the 20s, was like an insult, like
Like a
that
bonehead?
was the bonehead move, or that you pulled a boner, like
Yeah,
that
you
was an actual
boner.
thing, I believe. Why is it called a boner?
Easy a boner.
The word boner has multiple meanings, including blunder and erect penis. The word boner may come from the term bonehead, which is a baseball slang that refers to a play made by someone who has too much bone and not enough brains.
Bonehead. Bonehead play.
The term boner may also be related to the idea of bone-like, though some speculate that the term is an analogy to a raccoon's penis. The term, because raccoons do have a bone, like theirs has a bone in it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it goes in and then it's a bone. I think you can actually it's supposed to be like good luck. Like if you can buy raccoon penis bone.
Put it on a necklace?
Yeah.
What's that? What's
Put
that
it in my
pen?
nose.
What is that? Is that a claw? Is that like a...
No, it's a raccoon penis.
That's
That's what it
Cooney's.
is.
It's George Cooney's penis.
Now also too, there's a lot on this. We've already covered so much, but the term boner may also come from the French term bonheur, which is a variation of the root bon, meaning good. So bonheur,
Bonheur.
I have a bonheur, is also French. So
Odd connection, I guess, but okay.
I think it's a runaround. Well,
anyway, yeah, we learned something this morning.
One more thing, because this is funny to me. Sorry, last one. I know we got to a great point, but it possibly from the 50s, there was an earlier term called bone on.
Oh.
I got a bone on.
A bone on. Did you put it on?
Hey,
got your bone on?
Meredith, I got a bone on. Come here.
Honey, I'm home.
Yeah.
Got a bone on.
Got a bone on. That's very old. Hello, my lady. Hello, my lovely. Hello, I got a bone on.
It's funny.
Anyway. All right. That is clearly enough. Hey, let's do it. It's time for sports.
Yeah. Let's get there.
As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweisers, other delicious drinks to keep you stocked up. Keep those coolers full, those fridges in the garage stocked up. As always, remember to drink wiser with Bud Distributing. Bud.
Hey, Bud. All right, so you have a story and I have one. Mine's quick. Which one do you want to do first?
Mine's quick, too. And it's not so much a story, Hunter. It's a question.
Okay.
So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to do yours? You want to do mine? It does not matter.
Let's end with the question because I think we can talk about that more.
Okay. All right.
So mine, like I said, super quick. I got a info yesterday in a YouTube short that I sent you. Blew my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Blew my effing mind. So this has to do with your Packers, Green Bay Packers, now allowing smoking in the stadium. You can straight up light up in Green Bay. And they were talking like, what's Super 8 or not? What was it called?
Delta something?
Delta 8 or something. What is that?
Looks like the breaking Green Bay Packers will allow fans to smoke cigarettes, vapes, and Delta 8 pre-rolls in the stands during games for the upcoming NFL season.
What's Delta 8 pre-roll? Is that weed?
A company? I'm guessing. Yeah, it must be a
what?
Yeah.
You could smoke weed in Green Bay Stadium. Look up Delta 8 real quick, just to make sure, because that would absolutely put the cap on it. That would blow my mind.
Well, pre-rolls, what else do you talk about?
Exactly. Right.
Delta 8. Yeah, Delta 8 THC was the first thing that came up.
So is Green Bay banking off of this or something? Why just Delta 8?
Sure.
Why not any pre-roll?
Probably because it's in line. It's advertising for sure.
Wow.
Much like you have we're a Budweiser stadium or what have you. Yeah.
So you can spark up right there, Green Bay Stadium,
So
Lambeau Field.
Here's what I'm guessing. It's not just going to be any seat. There's probably going to be designated sections. This is the smoking section because you can't have, kids sitting next to a guy who's, on his 8th pre-roll. You know what I mean? So there'll probably be it'll probably be higher up, more than likely, or an area you can walk to and smoke or sit in those seats. That would be my guess.
Right. I'm all for this.
America's team, baby.
I've been to a few games, and the games I've been to, I was smoking at that time. And I remember, you know what? I could go for a cig. And they won't allow it. Some stadiums, no smoking, zero smoking. And if you leave the gate, can't come back in, even if you have your ticket. It's like punishment. I feel like every stadium should at least have a section, right?
Yep.
But that's not how it is.
No.
There's a lot of stadiums. They're like, no. So then what you do is you see a bunch of people, they just walk and they do it like a magician style. They kind of cup it in their hand.
Yeah.
And you could see people going around, hiding, smoking cigarettes.
Which again, I'm also and look, I smoke. I'm on my way out. I've been
pretty much done.
I've been at like 2 cigarettes a day, and I know people are probably like, why just not? Believe me, it's the way.
Those are glorious cigarettes.
Anyone the best, one of the best parts of my day.
Right.
But I will never judge someone. All I can tell anyone is like, if I could tell any kid anything, yada yada yada, don't smoke. That's one thing I will tell you not to do. Don't ever start smoking.
It's not like you're getting a fat buzz off of it. No, it's not like you look cool doing it anymore. Like it's just an addiction at this point.
I will say, with that said, I have always been the proprietors. If you can't go 4 hours without a cigarette, without losing your mind, some of these people on planes, I see them before they go to the airport. Look, you're not gonna die on the plane. Like you'll be able to have one. Or they're vaping in the bathroom. Just get some Nicorette gum, calm the F down.
You know what, though? It's a lot easier said when your team's winning. If it's halftime and you're losing by 40 points.
But also, hey,
you don't want a cig.
Your world's not going to end if your team doesn't win that. That's the other thing, too. If someone's sitting there sucking on a Marlboro Red because the team's down, look, you're going to go home at the end of this. The world's going to keep spinning. You don't need to fight the guy in the opposing team's jersey or, beat your wife because your team lost. I'm just saying, relax a little bit.
I think every stadium should have a section, though.
Yeah.
I think so. And most stadiums, a lot of stadiums are outside. Like, what's the big deal?
Michael just commented, Google it. USA Today claims that the story about smoking in Lambeau Field is false.
Really?
Interesting.
Dude, I'm sick of social media and these fake stories and AI coming out with this.
It would be pretty wild if they were like,
That's why it blew my mind. I'm like, really?
Well, look, we'll
especially Lambeau Field. You would think it would start in like, some degenerate town. What's a degenerate town where like everybody,
like Vegas or something? But not a lot of places are open. Not a lot of places are open stadium anymore. Purely open stadium.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Lambeau, rain, snow, sleet, hey, it doesn't matter. So,
how do you feel about vaping in a stadium?
Stop it.
Why does it bother you?
It's just because I got to see. You got to watch you.
Doesn't stink. It goes away. It vapors away.
It's
what's
still,
the problem?
I don't know. It's just it's the same thing when I see someone who, again, it's just you have to, like, you're in that. Just like it's the same thing. When I'm walking it, I'm just going to use Walmart as an example because this is where it happens. And you got that couple in front of me and they're sucking on their vapes like they're going to die in the next hour and a half shopping. And they're getting that last big cloud in before they go in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, so I can understand cigarettes. It stinks. Secondhand smoke doesn't go away. It's got to have ventilation. But vape goes away. It smells good. Like, I don't understand the deep down problem. Like, no vaping.
We don't know if that smoke is good, if those chemicals I'm breathing in are okay. From you sucking on this pen, you're lighting liquid on fire. A liquid that tastes like cotton candy. You're telling me that's natural? I'm just saying.
Well, yeah. I've never heard of secondhand vape, though. I've never heard that term.
Just because we're not there yet. We're not there yet. It hasn't been around long enough.
Yeah.
There's going to be some secretary who's been sitting in an office.
What's the issue?
What's the issue?
What's the issue?
Are you mad because you are over there sucking on your breeze?
Does that bother you? Is that the worst? So when I do it,
right there should bother you.
I know that was terrible. So when I do it, I'm not. Look at me. Vape. I got the grenade in my hand. Everybody look at me. No, I do it in secrecy.
That's
When I
true.
go off the stream, that's what I'm doing because I don't want people to see me doing it. I have a problem with people watching me do it.
Yeah.
So when I do it and you see me do it, what's the problem? I'm not blowing it your way. I'm not saying, hey, look at me. I'm a vape guy.
I think probably just because vape culture really took a hard right turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the people doing it with the clouds and really taking it that far. Right. I don't like that either. I think you're kind of a douchebag if you're doing that, honestly. Like what are you, an airbender with your vape?
It's really gone away. It has. It has.
You know? But really beyond that,
Yeah.
like there's nothing. I just did it.
Yep.
Don't smell anything. Nothing. I don't know.
Other than
I've always had that weird thought though. I'm like, what's the
lingering
problem?
image of you sucking on that vape pen that is still there and all of us.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Bothers you, huh?
Yep. Well, hey, whether it's true or not, we'll look into it, but that would be pretty crazy.
Bottom line, just don't do any of it.
Yeah.
Just don't start smoking because you'll end up quit smoking and start
That's
vaping.
actually the big thing. That's the big thing.
Yeah, don't smoke.
There shouldn't be smoking sections because there's no redeeming quality to smoking.
Oh, it isn't.
Yep.
You know what I don't miss about smoking? Wintertime.
Yeah.
Sitting outside. I gotta
This is
get that
so great.
last puffin.
This is so great.
Yeah, it's like, damn.
Well, your quick story went a little bit longer, which is fine.
Sorry.
Do you want to? No, you're fine. It was a good conversation. Also, Michael commented Green Bay, which Green Bay should be like a marijuana mecca in
For real
Wisconsin.
though. The Green Bay.
Green Bay. Green Bay Packers. You know what we're packing? Bowls.
Yeah. Come on. Going to the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're packing fat bowls in
Wow.
Green Bay.
Like I said, it would blow my mind if that story was real. If you could just spark up in
We'll keep an
Lambeau.
eye on it. Maybe it is
Yeah.
fake. We'll look into it more.
Mhm.
So, do you want to do mine? I mean, I just
Well, we can make it quick.
I think so.
In quotes.
I think so. And this stems from a video that I saw,
Mhm.
and it's a serious question. I know it's not going to sound serious,
Mhm.
but it's a serious question. Are breast implants considered performance enhancing in water sports?
Oh,
Right. Now, look, it doesn't sound like I'm being serious, but of course,
water polo. Yep.
anything, any water sport.
Swimming it drag you down. You don't want
it keeps you up. You don't have to work so hard to stay afloat. You're not working so hard to keep your body there.
I disagree with that. No, there's a reason why every swimmer's flat chested. It's definitely going to drag you down. But in water polo,
more surface.
Yes.
What you're saying is more surface.
Yeah, it's going to keep you up. You don't have to kick as much. You don't get as tired. You don't.
No, what I'm saying
part of the sport
in swimming, because what you're saying, obviously, they're all very every female swimmer. I mean, you don't got
you've never seen a big chested
double D's in there. You know what I mean?
You never see her in the Olympic swimming. No.
Yeah.
But anything that you have to keep afloat, which swimming is, but you got to swim. You know, it's about speed, not just staying afloat.
But maybe you're not working as hard to keep your body up, so now you already got some natural buoyancy. Buoyancy is one of the biggest here's
the thing though. I don't think any Olympic swimmer is having a problem staying afloat. I think that's just a breath thing, keeping your lungs full of air.
But if
so
you
I don't think
now look, we're automatic. Now, when we say breast implants, we're assuming huge ones. What if you just go from like an A cup to a B cup? Now you just got a little extra in there. A little extra, you get that
Still
tight
drag.
swim suit on.
Still drag.
I don't know.
It's still
I don't
drag.
know.
It's
I
a
wonder,
good question.
I wonder because of course a video popped up and it's some busty chick, good looking broad. I'm pretty sure she had ass implants too. And she's in the swimming gear. She's a good swimmer. She looked like a good swimmer, but I immediately thought, wait a minute. That's added buoyancy. That's added buoyancy.
I'm gonna stick to my guns. 100% for water polo.
Yeah.
Because that's just you sitting there kicking.
Yeah.
And after a while, oh God, I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
I gotta go grab the edge for a second. If you can just sit there and float, with your buoys on your chest, that's an advantage.
Exactly how it works, but it might make it.
It's an advantage. So do they? This is another good question, and I don't know this. Are they buoyant?
Yeah.
Are breast implants buoyant?
Yeah. Yeah.
They are?
I always, hey, all the
Or is that
videos.
just like the thing you see in the movie Out Cold? You know exactly what I'm
I
talking
know
about.
exactly what you're talking about. Look, every video I've seen of a fake-breasted woman in a hot tub or
That's up
anything,
there floating on top.
it's always
Or
there.
is that just for the movie?
I don't think. I think that
I
natural.
know a few people.
I know what I'm googling right now.
I know a few people that have them. I could just straight up ask right now.
Breast
implants. Just throw in a hot tub, see what happens.
Float in water. Here we go. Yes, breast implants float in water because they are neutrally buoyant. The filling in breast implants is similar to in density to water, either saline or silicone. The convex shape of the implants may also allow them to displace water. It's all about water
displacement, yeah.
Keeping them buoyant. So I think we have an answer here.
Yeah, it's a PED for certain sports. You'll never see them in swimming. I disagree with you on that.
I disagree with you on this because even a smaller one is going to add buoyancy. Now, not a lot. I'm not saying go out there, what's a large, you can't have Lisa Ann out there swimming laps, but I think you can ass implants then on a swimmer.
Still drag.
I don't think so.
It's drag. Drag is huge. That's why they have the cap. The cap, and that's why they shave their legs and their whole body because of drag.
Like a female swimmer, she's still got, like, if she's got long hair, there's still that little. I mean, it's not completely.
She doesn't want to shave her head.
And the drag. I mean, those suits, they're tight. What I'm saying is, yeah, probably not in swimming, but I think if you were looking for maybe like in longer distance swimming. Maybe longer distance when you got to be in the water longer. If you're going,
okay, now you're starting to think a little bit.
If you're on like a relay and you got to do like a lot
back and forth, the relay, the 100 back and forth, it's going to do you more harm than good.
Marathon,
but along like the what's the triathlon,
whatever it is. Yeah, you're doing that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a good question.
Thank you. See, originally when I thought, I'm like, no one's going to take me seriously on this.
That's a good question.
It's a valid question. And I think you need to start looking into it.
What if in water polo, some team just absolutely smashes it and they're all big chested breast implants? Somebody would say something, right?
Bunch of dudes.
Yeah, right.
Men's water
polo. Wait a second.
Hey, where in the rule books? Yeah. Where in the rule books does it say? Well, I guess maybe we should Google that. Hold on. Let me just one more time. I know we got to move on, but are breast implants illegal in water sports? Breast implants and diving. Breast implants with
definitely not diving because you want the smallest splash you can get, right? And those big old boobies ain't helping you. Kaboom!
Yeah, you got it. You want to. You're like that fat kid at the public pool.
Right. Cannonball. Yeah.
Ooh, that's not going to score well. The judges. Big splash from Christy Chests. Oh, okay. All right. Anyway. All right. That's my question.
Good question. That was honestly a really good question.
Thank you. Thank you.
PED. You're cheating with your big old boobies.
Them big old boobies.
I see them.
I like it. I like what you're doing. All right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the look, but you're cheating. Got 10s across the board from the judges.
It's a pervs.
All right. That's your sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Who cares? We'll go to 8:30 if we have to. Hell with it. I was trying to think of other water sports. What's the one? Have you seen the new one where they it's those little missiles that you would play with a kid underwater? There's an actual underwater game now, or like a sport to where they have goals underwater and you try to throw that missile thing in the goal. And you can wrestle people and you can do whatever you want down there. And it screams death to me.
I never liked the diving game.
Yeah.
I was never a strong enough swimmer where I felt comfortable going like
well, this one, dude, you can grab people's shoulders and you can push them around. I'm like, no.
Anybody touches me when I'm under, my head's under, I'm pissed. All right.
I'm freaking out.
Get off of me.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not playing that game. Homie, don't play that. All right. Homie, don't play that. Sorry if I missed everyone. It's been great. I appreciate. Morning, Amanda, Michael, everyone on. Good morning, Stacy.
What?
What?
Scheffler detained by police before the U.S. Open this morning? What? For what? Sorry, Mike. I know we got to get to our topic here, but just comment and tell me why.
Tell me why.
Dude, Scheffler, the number one golfer in the world right now, got picked up for what? DUI? Hope not. Drinking your John Dalian before the match?
Ooh, you know what? I'm not saying he's a drunk, but that might track.
Wow. Possible running down it. What? Running down an officer.
All right, here we go.
What's that mean?
All righty. Good morning. Cripes at 7:57.
Who cares? Who cares? There's no rhyme or reason.
Topic of the day. It doesn't matter. What does it matter? What does it matter?
Yeah.
Well, hey, I actually am excited about this topic. Well, not excited, but for me, I think it's a big topic for me. Like I really relate to this one. Anyway, it's National Pack Rat Day today, which is a nicer way of saying you're a hoarder. What's something you're a pack rat about? And if you can't think of anything, maybe I'll kick off with mine, and then maybe we'll get because we got comments as well. But something you're a pack rat about. I am a pack rat of anything with refills. Now, here's what I mean. If something I buy requires a refillable this or that, I will buy 60 refills, because what I'm worried about is that it's going to get discontinued or they're going to change it, because companies love doing that. They love getting you to like something or love something, and then they'll change it up. Oh, sorry, that old refill doesn't work. You got to buy these new ones. For example, my weed whacker. I have a nice, I got it from Bauer. I like Bauer. I know people, Bauer, you don't get the whatever. Nowadays, it's not like that anymore. And also, I'm not a contract. It's not like I own a lawn and garden, a landscaping business.
Why you should make fun of me for my lawnmower? Just saying.
Yours is a Fisher Price, my first lawnmower. It pops when you go. Okay, it's different. No, but so it takes these interchangeable, which is, by the way, super easy to use, which is anyone's like, oh, you don't got a gas power. That sounds awful having to sit there and anyway, but it takes just these little cartridges, you pop it in. Now you got these refills, dude. I bought that thing, and I bought I'll never have to buy refills for as long. Yeah. I will be dead and in the ground before I run out of these, because I'm always worried. So I'm a pack rat with refills. I like stocking up because I don't want to run out or have them change it, and then I'm screwed. You know what I mean?
I like that answer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, man. Did clothes count? But here's the thing is I'm also purging, but I necessarily don't all the time. Like, I got a laundry room full of clothes that I haven't even seen probably in like a year. It just kind of sit there, Well, like, why do I have that? I'm starting to come up with a new rule in my head that, like, if I'm going to get a shirt, if I go to TJ Maxx and get a new shirt, one's got to go.
Well, maybe we say you were a pack rat.
I was a pack.
You talked about that, and you finally kind of cleared it up. But beforehand, you just, I don't want to get rid of this shirt. I might wear this shirt. I might do that. Remember when I gave Judy? You were there at the station at that time. I gave Judy, because she was doing it for some charity, or I don't know what she did with the clothes. But I brought her literally 5 full trash bags of clothes. Was I there? I don't remember. But
here you go. She's like, damn.
Yeah. I'm
like, I know. There are a lot of good clothes in there too. It's not trash clothes. I just don't wear them.
It took me a while, and I've recently done that too, especially as I ease into old man age, and I'm like, look, this is what I want to wear. This is my outfit. Going through it, because you have those shirts. You're like, well, it's a nice shirt. I might wear it. I'll wear it, and then and it sits there for another year. You do the same thing over and over again. Yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of it. You're not doing yourself any favors.
Got to be the one for me, because I'm not a pack rat necessarily. of anything else, I don't think.
Now, one thing I will add too, and it kind of goes along with yours and my previous answer, is I am also a pack rat with like clothes that I like. For example, my What's Up Fellas?
Yeah.
This is my second of 3 pairs that I bought.
Yeah.
Because I know eventually they're either going to change the design or the price is going to go way high or they're just going to stop making
and you
it.
enjoy that shoe.
And I love this shoe. So why not just pack rat away 3 or 4 more pairs so I know that I got them?
Yeah.
You know?
I like those shoes too. I can see why you do that.
Honestly,
you know another pair?
I think I might go a couple more. Yeah. Yeah. Well, because they raised the price of them already. I think when I first bought them, they were like 15, and then this last pair I bought was like 22. So it's like, look, they're bringing the price up. Everything's going up.
People like these.
Buy low, sell high. You know the rules. You know the rules.
I'm surprised. You know what you would say for me? An answer for me.
Golf balls.
Because damn, I knew that right out of my mouth.
I knew where you were going with that.
Because we played at Harbor Shores the other day for like a media day, and they gave us a $100 gift card. I immediately go into the clubhouse. I'm like, give me as many golf balls as I can get with this.
Unbelievable.
And you were like, you already bought 50 Pro V1s the other day. I'm like, well,
you could have bought a nice polo shirt. You could have bought they have the Harbor Shores like Woodridge Reserve bottle of
the booze.
You could have bought that. You could have bought a couple golf head covers.
Got it.
You could have bought a nice Harbor Shores hat. No, instead you went and bought $100+ You ended up paying a little bit more.
Yeah. We paid like $20 for 2 boxes.
You know you're going to lose those. You just lit $100 on fire. Now I'm not saying they aren't going to last you, buddy.
I don't think I lit it on fire. I'm going to use those. Those will be used.
Yeah, but they're not going to last forever. All right. And I know nothing lasts. That bottle of booze doesn't last forever. But come on, man.
Initially, I was going to spend it on a round. And I'm like, well.
Right there. You could have bought a round of golf.
Well, but that's even faster than what you were talking about. That's gone like that.
Hunter, I will never support your golf ball buying. I will never. And it's just me because I'm not a good golfer. I'm not what you would say someone who, the ball's going to make a difference in my game kind of guy.
It does.
No, for me, it doesn't.
For you.
For me, it doesn't. All right. I was hitting range balls. I was hitting our golf ball. The best shot I had on Saturday at the golf outing was with an
orange pumpkin.
An orange pumpkin ball. So that's why for me, I will never support it. Because if I bought all those golf balls, they would be in the effing woods after 3 rounds of golf or in a bunker or whatever.
So you and I can't relate there though, because I play a lot and I use those golf balls. And you know what? Here's another thing: is why those are. Do you think I'm going to spend $55 for a box of Pro V1s? That's tough. That's a tough buy. But if somebody is like, "Here's a gift card," like I can justify buying shoes, because I'm going to wear them. They're going to last. It's going to happen for a while. Golf balls are different. It's hard to justify $55 for a box for 12 golf balls. But if somebody gives me $100, hell yeah, there you go. Give me the best golf balls.
For anything, for me, I'm like, you just blew $50. 12 golf balls for $50?
Yeah.
Are you high?
You know how many I have left? 12.
Well, that's because you still bought all those other ones. You haven't even gotten to these ones yet.
No. I've been using the ones.
This is going to make me angry. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm so mad.
Don't lose your ball, and maybe you will relay it a little bit. Don't lose the ball.
You know what? I'm the kind of guy. No, that's fine. I'm going to go find your Pro V1 in the woods when I'm looking for my other ball. When I'm looking for my what's the one with the little cat on it, the Pfizer or whatever. Oh
God. Oh, that ball's from the 70s, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's not doing. I know you're not going to go off, but it's not helping.
Hey, you know what? I found that Pro V1 you hit in there, though, so I'm going to take it. Fine. Got myself a Pro V1. Let's go to our socials here. What are you a pack rat for? Richard said die-cast cars. All right. Yeah. Nice. So, I guess we want to be there's a difference between being a collector and a pack rat with it, because collectors will look for unique ones, nice ones. If you're just
talking about those little hot rod cars,
little hot rod cars,
and they have a little bit bigger, like a 16th scale.
Yeah,
my dad's got a shelf full of those, which is pretty cool, man. Honestly, And you know what? They're probably going to be worth something.
If you find the good ones, though, again, if you just got that cardboard box full of cars just on top of each other, like my grandma had,
that you played with as a kid,
all the paint's gone, they're dented, it's missing wheels. Probably not. Matt had a good one, and I think I'll expand. He said, "Fire Tiger meeps, spinners, and beetle spins." How about just fishing lures in general? That's I was
like, what? What are you talking about?
No, those are lures, fishing lures.
That's probably a good answer for a lot of people.
Yeah,
most people that fish that are into fishing don't just have a small tackle box.
Yep.
You know, they got a garage, much like you, a garage full of fishing stuff.
What am I doing? What are you
doing?
No.
When's the last time you went fishing? But yet you still have the.
We went fishing not long ago, but the point is, every time I go to the store, I don't need to buy a new one, and that's what we do.
No.
Oh, that's a good deal on a perch rattler. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got some more here. Ron said fishing tackle as well. That's a pretty popular one.
Good answer.
Brandon said golf balls and Crown Royal bags. Crown Royal people love keeping those bags, man. What are you going to do with them? What are you going to do with them?
Put stuff in there like you.
I mean, it's a nice bag. Don't get me wrong, but I mean,
yeah.
Let's see. David
like Jerry Garcia with that Crown Royal bag, you know.
What are you doing? Let's see. David said, I still have over 1,000 DVDs. When I find a movie I love, I buy the DVD. Damn, David.
I think that's cool, though. You know what? My buddy Logan, his dad, Fred.
Yeah.
I used to go over there all the time. He had a full, like a open cabinet of VHS tapes because you had to have a big cabinet because they were big tapes, you know. But dude, I mean, he has got a collection. He has them all organized too. There's something about that I'm like, that's cool.
If you got it organized,
that is neat
for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Jen said things that should be shredded. I agree with that. I have a trash bag full of old documents that I just like, well, I can't just throw in the trash can. Someone's going to get my information. It's
really?
Like, you know what I mean? It should have been, old, like a decade.
You shred stuff?
No, because I don't have a shredder, but I should. If I would just take care of it in the first place. No.
Yeah. I don't know. Find anybody digging through my trash looking for old banknotes or anything.
I know, but that's what they've always. It's a scare tag for. Don't throw away these documents. Someone's going to get your bank account.
Depending on the situation, people that shred stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, there are some things that definitely should be shredded. I understand that, but there's people shredding things. I'm like, you're not important enough for anybody to care or try to steal anything that's coming from you.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yep.
You're like my old grandma. You're calling me when the store, get in the basement. You're freaking out too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb for saying that, but
no, I wouldn't say that.
You know,
we got a couple more here. Adam said wires, HDMI, USB, power cords. That's a good one.
Great answer. There's my answer.
You don't want to throw it away. You pack rat those away because I don't know what this is for.
Dude, I got a storage room full of bags, plural, full of wires, cords.
Kiki's been really smart as of late. She's been labeling them, and I'm like, thank God, because we have so many cords.
Well, here's the thing, man. I've been DJing too since I was 20.
Yeah,
there's so many cords and
every cord.
Get rid of it. I need it.
Mike said Hunter probably has too many baseball caps. I got him beat. I pack rat caps. I have literally a drawer full of baseball caps because I'm just like, I like that one. And I like buy them too. I buy them from tackle shops. Like I love having unique, like when we travel and stuff.
How did you know that?
Yeah.
Is it because we wearing them every day on the stream? But dude, the whole top half of my closet, that shelf plus the shelf above it, it's full of caps.
Yep.
Actually cleaning yesterday, I was like, I should throw them all away, but I didn't.
Yeah, no. Hats are a hard thing for me to throw away because I wear a hat every single day.
Yeah.
Even though this one should have been thrown away a long time ago, I hold on to a hat and then I'm like, I'll wear that hat when this one wears out.
Damn, Mike, you know me too well.
Yep. That's what it is.
Or us, I should say.
Anyway. Well, I think that's good. I think we're all a bunch of hoarders. We need to clean our houses out.
Get rid of it.
Thank God no one said like jars of urine. Jesus, what the hell? I saw that episode.
That's a real thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Dead cats under my couch. I'm a pack rat for those. That's for sure.
My cat's a pack rat for rats or mice, I should say.
Look at my collection of rats that I have.
Our buddy Ray,
He's a rat pack rat. That's what it is.
Pack rat. Right. Our buddy Ray, he was cleaning his basement one day and he pulled his couch back. Dude, he said it was like a mountain of mice. His cat would just take him and put him behind it. He's like, I don't know how I didn't smell him after that. Yeah. But he said it was terrifying. Like
he probably got used to it, and they don't stink for long. Once they finally break down, it's not too bad. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, actually go check under your couch. You might want to do that. The track record of your cats is not very murderous.
Tipping like this. Is one of the legs gone?
Dead mice. It's just Jesus. Birds, dead mice,
everything.
All right, we're gonna be back with more. Stick around. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Excuse me. Well, hey, thanks everyone for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. No, Michael, I do not hoard platform shoes, you bastard. I'm so tall now. Hey, everyone have a great weekend. Again, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you back here on Monday. All right.
Enjoy it.